What's guys, Boyle96HD here. We are back with episode 9 of Packs to Division 1. This is the series I do with Elden Euro 90. We opened 75k worth of gold packs at the very start. We tried to build the best team possible out of it, and we're going to see who can go and win Division 1. But anyway, I wanted to show you Arnautovic's record there before I really did start this episode. 58 goals in 21 games, something like that. 58 goals anyway in 20 odd games, but it's an insane record really. He's not in a team with a lot of chemistry. He is the main man up top. Having Sydney Sam to provide for him, Ben Arfa, the midfield's doing a really good job, and so that Grosskirt's left wing is really underrated, and he's just banging in the goals, and it kind of shows why I'm doing really decent in this series. He's been scoring so many goals and he's been keeping me alive in matches. But this is a weird team we came up against in Division 2. He had 4 bronze players, a centre attacking mid in goals, which is another bronze player, and then another bronze player left forward. But he did have Guarin, Montalivo, Aquilani, Lamela and Jovetic. Maybe he's just building up his team. I'm not too sure, but I wonder how he's in Division 2 at the same time. But it really did not take us long to score in this game. It was about 4 minutes in, and Arnautovic gets on the goals already. That put us 1-0 up. This guy, I think, would just fuck this game after 11 minutes. And he rage quit, so it was probably one of the easiest games I've played. 1-0 up after 4 minutes, a rage quit after 11. And realistically, you can see why this guy... Actually, no, I don't see why this guy's in Division 2. It fucking mindfucks me. But you go into his second game, and this guy's a decent team. Not sure who his goalkeeper is, but he has Glenn Johnson, Agar Bichetti, Crescito, Rafael Carioca, Lucas, Oscar, Diego... His Miran Brandrew for an attribute card, and Demba Ba beside him. So it's a nice team. 4-2-2-2, not the best formation. But we get a bit lucky here. Grosskirt's breakdown, a fantastic save from the keeper. But he kind of messes up the keeper, brings him out, lets him back in, and Grosskirt's gets a lovely little header into the back of the net. Didn't take too long for this guy to reply. Lovely ball in, nothing can stop that. And I'm not sure what my keeper was doing. He was a bit in no man's land, but that made it 1-0. And as usual, you're going to get a game with me that's going to be goals galore. And Arnautovic scores after 21 minutes, and that makes it 2-1 to me. He's just so clinical in front of goal. It's fucking crazy. And if any of you do watch Elden Ero's Manager Mode, you'll see what just happened there happened to him and Al Habsi. And another one of his players a couple of episodes in that. And I had to laugh when it happened. So that really just sealed off the game. It was really pleasing that one in. That made it 3-1. And Arnautovic using his sheer strength, the 4-star skills, just a dribbling god. And I don't know what happened. He gave me advantage for a penalty, and the ball just rolled in, and I got Arnautovic goal all over it. But that made it 4-1. This guy broke down again, got another consolation goal. But fuck me, what a header that was from Diego. It was a really nice header. He couldn't do much about that. It was a fantastic little finish. Not sure what he's scoring headers for is beyond me. But this guy makes a bit of a fuck up. Arnautovic uses strength again, chills past the keeper, and then a lovely little cheeky finish into the back of the net. And there's not much point commentating over fucking so many goals. But the goals, more goals. Another cheeky fucking flick into the back of the net by Arnautovic. I think this is 4 or 5 for this episode, or for this game even. And the goals kept coming in. Unfortunately, the next one's to him, but this is about Miran Brandrew attribute card. He really didn't use him enough. He bought the attribute card, or he put it on him, and once he did get the ball, he was fucking lethal. He should have used him more, and he would have had a much better chance in this episode, or this game even. But I did bring on Obasi and I brought on Matri, and the two of them worked together, get the goal, and it was really nice. The finish, the header, beautiful. It was her first touch, so not too bad. Anyway, that puts us on about 12 points, I'm nearly sure, going into the final game of the episode. So we need 3 more points to guarantee promotion, and we need 6 to win the league, or win the division. We change it a bit up. We take out Carlos Alberto and put in Avery Benego because Alberto was a bit tired. But we come up against this guy, Newton Heath. I think it was the first name in Manchester United. I'm not too sure. I could be talking absolute shit. But we go into this team, or we go into against this guy, and he does have a weird team, a 4-4-2 bronze Korean team. EA were being nice to me today, but I knew this game would be harder than it looks, because look at the green chemistry, solid chemistry between them. I know Korean bronzes are very fast. He's an informed centre back who I think does have a nice bit of pace on him. But this guy should have went about 2 or 3-0 up within the first 10-15 minutes, and I got one lucky break to put me 1-0 up. But then this corner just is absolutely perfect. His keeper, he would have been so upset, because I'm telling you, I did not deserve to win this game. This guy was all over me. I don't know what it was, but I got a few lucky chances. That made it 2-0 Arnautovic. Bit of a fuck up from his keeper. This lovely skill from Arnautovic. I fucking loved it. Don't know how I done it, but I did, and it was a lovely little goal there into the bottom left hand corner. But this guy really did not sit down. I have to admire his fucking willpower to absolutely try his best to get back into it, and then he gets a goal from a corner and makes it 3-1. He gets a goal a couple of minutes later to make it 3-2, and I was like, oh, don't fuck this away now. The ball comes to Arnautovic. You gotta remember this guy hit a bronze keeper, so I just decided to have a shot, and his keeper makes an absolute meal of it. That is the game won. That was 4-2. 15 points. Division 2 has been won. I'll be going to the pack to this episode, and this episode we get Cesar. It's a really shit pack. He is like, it's a few decent 3 non-rares being there, Constant, Rafael Carioca and Nastasic, but we get Cesar the centre back, who's never going to be used ever. We do get a fitness card, and realistically it's decent. It's not fantastic, but you know, I'll see what I can do with it. But if you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave it a like, leave it a comment. Don't forget to check out Elden Nero's video. Link to that will be in the description as always. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and goodbye.